Hello everybody and welcome back to RuneScape 3 from scratch. This is episode 11 and we are still here using up our trail off double XP, but once this inventory is done we will achieve our goal of 75 herblore, it doesn't really matter, which means that we can, well, we can't do Plague's End yet, but we have the herblore requirement out of the way. Feels absolutely amazing. Why can you make so many potions at 70? Oh no, some are 73 and 74. Okay, I thought these were all unlocked at 75, but there we go. There is another Prifdiness requirement down. We need construction, crafting, one more range level, and some other random stuff. I think summoning you need 75 as well. So, one of the many goals down. I still have some stuff to do, so I might as well knock this out of the way as I'm getting bonus XP now. I won't complain about any extra herblore XP I get. And yeah, after this we might move on to something else, maybe some bossing. But I do want to use the rest of my trail off double XP, because it's still pretty decent. 1.7x, that's not bad. It's not anything to like scoff at just because, oh, it's not double, so it must suck. So I might go ahead and do some more Bibles. I don't have a ton of money. As you can see, 126k. When I sell all this back, I'll probably have like 1.1 mil. Yeah, I don't have a lot of money, so we might be able to do a little bit of crafting. Maybe not much, but every bit counts. Alright, so like I said, I want to do some bossing. Actually, I was leveling up my crafting. I got to 62, then I hit the buy limit on diamonds, so I'm going to do something else for a bit. Here's my horrible gear setup for KVD. I bought a whip, by the way. It was like 70k, which is just... it's amazing. So, yeah, we're going to go in. We're going to try and get a kill, and I'm going to get the Dragon Rider boots. First kill. You ready? Here we go. So I did a little bit of KBD killing. Let's see. I've killed 17 of them. And this is our loot from 17 kills. Of course, it doesn't include the charms. You get like 4 charms per kill. I mostly got crimson, so 17 times 4, that's how many charms I got pretty much. I think maybe there were 1 or 2 kills where I didn't get charms. But let's see how much money I made. 350k. It's not a good money maker. I knew that going into it. It was pretty fun though, so I'm probably just going to sell this off and take my money that I got and walk away. I would like to kill another boss, but I really just want to kill a boss that's worth killing, so I might just wait till I can do the Queen Black Dragon. I saw a video that said you want to get extreme anti-fires before you kill the Queen Black Dragon, and I don't think I can do that. I've got a few daily challenges to turn in. I haven't played in a little while, and that's because I've been doing real life stuff like a loser, so let's see what we've got here. Mithril Daggers first off, 13,000 experience, not that great. Spirit Grox, 10,000 experience, yes, that great. Addy Ore, I didn't expect to get much since I only had to mine 7 Addy Ore, but 17k is not bad. You short bows, oh, God, the fletching challenges are so damn good. And Clean Torstol. The herblore ones are 32,000 for literally buying 15 Grammy Torstol and then clicking the space bar. So there we go. We got... oh geez, what do we get? Oh, just the smithing level, 59 smithing. But seriously, from all those daily challenges, I don't even know how much XP we got in total, but definitely a ton. Now let's hit spacebar really quick since we've got 8 treasure hunter keys. 8? Jesus, I don't even know when I got it. Seriously? Seriously? Jesus. Well, there's a mining skill outfit piece. Well, I'm back in my favorite area in RuneScape, and that is the Abyss here. We just hit level 75 range, and look, we've already got a little progress there. I literally just hit it. Oh! We just got our first 99, everybody. 99 combat. Always a good one. I think I had 99 run energy at some point, but 99 combat is the first 99 here in the skills tab, I think. So that looks great. I'm going to use the rest of my Chinchampas here in the Abyss to level up my ranged. Then we're going to go do Song from the Depths, and we're going to try to kill the Queen Black Dragon. I promise it'll probably be unsuccessful for the first few tries, but like I said, we're going to try, and if we can start getting some kills, that'll be pretty fun since this boss actually does have a few decent drops, and hopefully I'll be able to get one of those decent drops. Alright, I have finished up using my Chinchampas. They are all gone. So these are the charms we collected. I think I used all my gold, crimson, and green ones during the double XP weekend, so we got just about 100 gold and crimsons and almost 300 green charms. Pretty good charm gathering method actually if you're gonna AFK while training your skills. I got up to 77 from I believe 75 or 74. Almost another level, but not quite. Now it is time to go do the quest Song from the Depths, which gives a passive damage reduction against the QBD. Then we're going to try the QBD. My gear itself is not very good. It's not very good, but maybe I'll get some better gear. We can use bow loss now, which is not going to help us against the boss, but I think we'll try it with this gear. I'm going to get a rune crossbow, non-offhand as well, unless I need an anti-dragon fire shield. I don't know. I'm going to look at the guide. I'm going to stop rambling. Oops, that's old school, sorry. And yeah, let's go do Song from the Depths. There is Song from the Depths completed. That was actually a pretty nice quest, so now we can go fight the King Black Dragon and have a little bit of damage reduction. We also got the Coral Crossbow, which is required to make the Royal Crossbow. I don't know if you get the... I don't remember exactly how to make it. I read something on it, but I didn't pay enough attention. So let's go get geared up. Let's try to kill the Queen Black Dragon. And of course, let's see if we can get any good things to help us here. Oh, Fallen Star, that's nice. And another Fallen Star. Even nicer. Here I am in my horrible gear setup. We've just got like Black Dragon Hide and the Bandos body, which I thought gave like a little prayer bonus, but I guess it doesn't, unless it doesn't show. Oh, it does show prayer bonuses. So yeah, I guess the god items really serve not as much of a purpose in RS3. But yeah, got a Sign of Death, which will revive me if I do die, and it'll deal damage equal to something on the enemy that killed me, so that'll help a little bit. Just regular rune crossbow and offhand rune crossbow right now. I do have an anti-dragon shield to equip if I need to. I'm not sure if you want to equip that or if DPS is really what's important against the QBD. I know she has a firewall attack, which if I can't manage to dodge, I'll probably want to throw on the anti-dragon shield and try to get through them like that. And at the end she has like a super hot fire attack. I'm sure everyone that's watching this knows all about this. I'm the noob here. I'm the one with the horrible stats ready to get my ass kicked by the QBD. I'm actually very excited. Also, I know I should have brought flasks for super ranging and anti-fire, but I forgot to buy them. So let's go get our asses kicked by QBD. Also, I will get my threshold up to 100 on the mature grotworms before I start the fight. I really don't know how I'm gonna beat this boss. It is just kicking my ass so hard. I have like no food left, and this is phase 1. What the hell, man? I am just getting absolutely annihilated. Oh, yep, see, I messed up. You can actually switch to the anti-dragon shield while it's breathing its fire at you, which is pretty nice. But yeah, I just don't see this happening. Whoops, let's do that. I'm afraid she's gonna breathe her fire at me. Oh no, wait, I need to activate this so she doesn't spawn like grotworms, right? Okay. So now we're in phase 2. I don't think we're gonna last this long. Yeah, I think it might be a good time to tab out. Well, about that, my damage is horrible. It's really bad. Like, some of the videos I was seeing, people were killing her way faster, and I think that's the problem, is I'm staying in the fight too long. So, since it took me so long to get through one phase, I don't think I'm going to be able to just stroll my way on through all 4 phases. So, maybe I won't be able to kill the QBD. I might go try again. The guide I saw recommended having 70 for Riggery. I don't have that. And I need to complete King's Ransom and the Knight's Wave. So, maybe I should actually do that. Maybe we should go for 70 Prayer and then complete the Night Wave Training Grounds and King's Ransom, and then maybe try to pick up some better gear. Alright, I'm finishing up using the last of my Dragon Bones. No problems here like usual. Just one person logged in right behind there, but I think he's probably looking for someone who had the Wilderness Diaries done, who had the noted Dragon Bones that you can unnote from Harrison if you have that diary done. At least that's what I think you could do. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, so we ended up getting to 64 prayer with this method. You might be like, well, that's a lot for only 800 Dragon Bones. Well, I had a little bit of double XP in prayer. I think it was from that wolf event where we killed like Fenrir and stuff. I don't really remember. But we need 6 more levels to get Piety and the likes. I'm not going to go for that right now because you need somewhere around like 740,000 experience for level 70. And that means I'm about 320,000 away, which if you calculate the cost of it, that's just a little bit over 2 mil I'm going to have to spend on Dragon Bones to get that level, and I don't have that kind of money right now. So what I'm going to do is go questing, try to get to the King's Ransom quest, and then do the Knight's Wave Training Grounds, and then maybe do some money-making methods. I know there's a method I can do once I reach 63 summoning, which is, 20,000 XP away, that involves making normal eggs into, like, cockatrice eggs, which is something I might actually go for. So, yeah, time to quest. Woo, everyone's favorite part of RuneScape. And there is Merlin's Crystal completed. 6 quest points. I wonder if that's still the highest quest points you're rewarded from a single quest in RS3. So with that done, now it is time to move on to the Holy Grail quest, which is a little bit longer, but still pretty easy. I think this is like the third time I've done these quests on video, because I'm pretty sure I did this on my regular old school playthrough. I think I've done these on my hardcore Iron Man, and now I'm doing it on my RuneScape 3 account. There is the Holy Grail quest completed. A lot easier than I remember. That Black Knight Titan was like level 20 something, so they nerfed it pretty hard. But there we go, 15,000 defense XP, 11,000 prayer XP. Probably should have done that when I was a little bit lower level, but no problem. Let's move on finally to the King's Ransom quest, which I think you probably start at King Arthur. Oh, no, you started somewhere else. Wow. Too bad you're not very experienced. I hear there's some trouble going on. I need to finish one small favor. I thought I had all the requirements, but I didn't look at the quest requirements. Gotta do one small favor. Someone shoot me. There is the Jungle Potion quest completed. Holy crap, 775 Herblore XP. That is insanely good. Now we only need 75,000 to get to the next level. Whew! Buddy, man, I wish I would have done this quest earlier. I probably could have gotten to 75 without even doing any of that training over double XP weekend. And there is the Shiloh Village quest completed. Some crafting XP is always nice, and now we can finally get into Shiloh Village to start the one small favor quest. My favorite. Actually, I don't think it'll be that bad, especially with the lodestone network in RS3. I think that'll actually make the quest significantly easier. So let's go knock that out. Then we can have the opportunity to start the King's Ransom quest. And once we're done with that, I actually forgot why I'm doing the King's... Oh, yeah, no, we're getting prayers, yeah. My brain isn't working. Last time on AMC's, walking back and forth to certain places to get one thing done. We've completed the one small favor quest, and... oh my god, this quest is even worse than I remember it in old school. I thought it would be better, but it was actually way worse than I remember. So now we have 2 antique yeah, you better give me a task for completing that bullshit. 2 antique lamps, not really sure what I want to put these in. I guess we'll throw them in mining, because I dislike mining significantly more than pretty much every other skill I see on this list. We're going to throw it in there, and boom, 20,000 mining XP, and a keyring. Yeah, keyring. It's like when you go to a place and they're like, "Hey, get a free thing with every purchase," and then they give you like a little wristband or keyring or something stupid you're never gonna use. Boom! After a lot of frustration, there's the King's Ransom quest complete. You're probably like, frustration? What? This is an easy quest. What do you mean frustrated? You suck that much at questing? You should just quit RuneScape because you suck. Well, that's what I expect in the comments. But no, my internet has been being an ass. Why can't I choose farming? Oh, you have to be level 50. Oh, I just got wrecked. I think I'm just gonna throw it into thieving, because I don't like thieving very much. In RS3, there's 59 thieving. But yeah, my ISP has decided to give me an upload speed of 0.001. So I DC a lot. I think it's getting a little bit better now. Oh, maybe not. But I was DCing a lot, and when I was in the courtroom, I kept getting like 3/4 of the way through the court case DCing, and when you DC and go back in, you have to do the whole court case again. That happened 4 times. I had to do the court case 4 times, and I'm really hoping that I don't disconnect while doing the Nightwaves training grounds, because then I'm gonna have to do this thing like 4 times. Actually, I need to gear up a little bit before I come in here, but yeah, please, everybody, go in your time machines and go back to when I'm recording this and pray for me. Thank you. So here I am finishing up the Nightwaves training grounds. As you can see, I bought a Bando's God Sword, which looks bad. Oh shoot, he drained my strength so much I can't use my abilities. Let's try that again. Bando's God Sword, which is pretty beastly. Just tore right through them. I didn't need a single piece of food. 120,000 experience, 20,000 in each respective combat stat save prayer. And summoning, I guess, technically. And now we can use, oh dang, defense and magic level. Now we have access to Piety, Riggery, and Augury, which are all super powerful prayers. And while I can't technically use them yet, it still feels good to unlock them. A lot easier than unlocking them in old school right now. You have to spend hundreds of millions of gold to get them. Here you just got to go through the same thing to get Piety. So we still need 6 more damn prayer levels before we can use those things. And it's funny that I intended to start going for them so that we could fight the Queen Black Dragon, but I really don't think we're going to be able to fight the Queen Black Dragon this episode. So yeah, let's go do something else, I guess. A lot of you guys have told me I need to do Slayer, so it's finally time for me to do the Smoking Kills quest. Where is she? Oh, she's over here. It's finally time for me to do the Smoking Kills quest, which requires me to do Icthlorin's Little Helper first, which is kind of a pain in the ass quest, but we gotta get it done, And there we go, Icthlorin's Little Helper is done. I only failed the pit once, which was really nice. I was super confused because the quest is a little different than old school. There are these little trap pits that you have to maneuver over in a certain order right at the start of the temple. I kept falling into it over and over again, and I was like, what the hell is this? This is stupid. There's no way I'm triggering that randomly. So then I looked up a guide, and it was like, yeah, you gotta navigate them weirdly. Also, I got the little chest in there that you need for the Master Quest cape, so don't worry, we'll get that Master Quest cape anytime soon. There we go, Smoking Kills is done. This quest was a lot easier than I thought it would be, and I was actually having like deja vu when I went down the well and I was in the area with all the banshees. I was like, oh my god, I've totally done this before. So I guess before I quit RuneScape back in the day, the Smoking Kills quest came out. It just looked so familiar. It was so crazy. So we got some treasure hunter keys. Let's see what we can get. I'm calling 200 mil. 200 mil? No, that's not 200 mil. What the hell? So, I'd love to get our first Slayer task like Dead Man here is getting, but unfortunately, we are still hunting trolls. Although, now we will get the full amount of Slayer reward points that we need, or that, well, we do need them, but now we can get the full amount of Slayer reward points from tasks. Now, what we really need to get is learn how to craft Slayer helmets, learn how to craft Slayer rings. This other stuff is really useful, but is not a priority. Also, I think you might need to learn how to fletch broad arrows / bolts before you buy them. I'm not sure. You guys are telling me that a good money-making method is buying all the broad arrow tips. Oh, there they are. Well, that's weird. Maybe you have to finish Smoking Kills to unlock that, because I went to the Slayer Master in Taverley, and he did not have them. So, you guys said if I buy these, I make a bunch of money, so they're worth 50 gold each. Let's just buy one to make sure real quick. Let's see, examine it. Yeah, so you make 20 gold profit for each one. There's 3,000 of them, so there's 60k in the bank. Easy, right there. Thank you, guys. Alright, I finished that stupid trolls task, and here we are to get our first task from Sumona. It better be good. Let's see what we got. Turoths! Don't you need like a leaf-plated stupid sword to kill these things? So I need to go to the... Oh, wait. Leaf-plated spear. I'm gonna look into this first. I don't want to buy a crappy thing. So... guess we're killing Turos. I don't know if they're good or not. Let's just go kill them. So a few things here while I'm doing this task. First off, I definitely need to get the Bone Crusher and Charming Imp. I mean, this is horrible having to look through every drop for my, I don't know if the steel bar is a good noted drop, but I'll grab it anyways. Look for, what's it called, charms in each drop. So I really should get back on that dungeoneering grind to get my Charming Imp. There's 79 attack, by the way, as well. I actually did not plan that, so that's a nice little surprise. We're almost 80 attack? That's crazy. I don't even know what base 80 weapons are in RS3. Another thing is, I really need to start bringing alching runes when I come on these Slayer tasks, because look at my inventory. 3 Addy plate legs, basically 3 rune daggers. I mean, this is just money waiting to be made. Also, of course, I've got some crap in here I don't need to. So I'm not going to be able to grab everything, unfortunately. Also, I was pretty lucky. I got Mystic Robe Bottom. That's worth like 47k. So yeah, you guys are definitely right about Slayer being a good money-making method. But what I really need to do before I get insanely into Slayer is I need to get... obviously alching runes, which is super easy. I need to get the Bone Crusher from dungeoneering, and I need to get the Charming Imp from dungeoneering, so that collecting these charms doesn't take up so much of my time while I'm slaying. But I'm probably going to finish this Turos task. I might make a trip to the bank to grab alching runes, because I really don't want to wait. This is a decent... I mean, it's not a crazy amount of money, obviously. I'm still pretty low leveled, and I don't have access to good methods, but it's decent. I mean, it's actually pretty decent. I wasn't expecting it to be this good. Tons of alchables. These guys just drop straight up coins, like, every few kills, so... yeah, Slayer is al dente in RS3, and I'm actually kind of liking it, which is scary because I usually hate Slayer. Hey, I missed recording the drop, but look in my inventory and check out what we got. A leaf-bladed sword on the wiki that says that is about a 1 in 608 drop. Nice. So there's an extra, what is this worth? 53k added on to this. I'll price check how much we made here at the end. Of course, I'm missing out on a little bit now that my inventory's full. I'm not going to be able to pick up like Addy plate leg drops. But if I get something like a rune dagger, I'll drop one of the pairs of Addy plate legs I have to pick those up. But yeah, 1 in 600. Alright, here's the price check at the end of our task. Add about 35k onto that from the gold pickups that I got, and we made just about a $250,000, like almost exactly a $250,000, which is pretty cool. What's our next task? Trolls. Great, I don't really like the trolls task. It's kinda Alright, I have 80,000 reward points. I'm so close. I have to get this charming imp, so I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna grind out dungeoneering until I get the damn charming imp. But that also means that I'm gonna end the episode off here so I can upload this today, because I don't think I'll be able to get the charming imp today. Well, maybe. I'm gonna try my hardest and see how many dungeoneering tokens I can get. I'm also gonna do my daily sinkholes, which I have not been doing for quite a while, which is unfortunate because I probably could have just done those and gotten all the tokens I needed to get the charming imp. So do your dailies, kids, or don't, because they're horrible and I hate Dailyscape. But anyways, thank you guys very much for watching the video. If you enjoyed, please leave a like rating down below and subscribe to see some more videos in the future. I'm sorry for the long delay between last episode and this one. My internet service problems combined with spending time with my girlfriend has just been tearing away at my video time. So I promise I'll be releasing them more often, and I'm gonna grind my ass off like crazy. You'll be impressed. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.